Morning. We're 800 metres above sea level at the highest village in Kent. Today we're doing the Ide Hill Circular. Let's get on it. Ide Hill is so high that it used to house a beacon that would transmit warning signals to London. So this is a 6.5 kilometre hike today, fresh off the camping trip that we did at the weekend. Quite looking forward to it. It's obviously it's very high to start off with, and then it dips down, and then there's a climb towards the end, which I'm not looking forward to as much. But you know, we'll give it a go, as always. And you can already feel the sort of downwards gradient of this walk. If we're just going to head all the way down to the bottom, then obviously there's only one way back up, and that's to climb. So I suspect I'm going to have my work cut out on the way back. I've also just realised I've yet again got out of the car with my trainers on and started walking without putting my hiking trainers on. So fingers crossed I don't come to regret that, but we shall see. Only time will tell. The view is absolutely spectacular. I want to get off the path for a minute simply because, as I say, I haven't got my hiking trainers with me. How's that for a view? There's still that low mist hanging over. That early morning low mist. It's about 8:30, and yeah, I've always found it quite haunting, that low mist. Atmospheric, certainly. So, if you haven't already watched the solo camp that we did, do give it a try. It's it was quite an experience in more ways than one. So do have a look for that. If you look through the previous videos, you won't miss it. But yeah, it was quite an experience. Looking forward to doing another one. And in a few more weeks, we're off to Scotland for that long-awaited Highlands trip. See, if anywhere I'm going to regret wearing trainers, like, you know, standard street trainers, is here on the grass, because they're not waterproof. My hiking trainers are very waterproof, so if I'm going to regret it, it's going to be here. Yeah, that early morning dew really soaks through. But it's a lovely morning again, and you know, we've been blessed this month with some really lovely days, beautiful sunshine, hot days, lovely mornings, and it's a great time to get out and get amongst it. I can hear some water coming up here. I think we might be approaching a bit of a river or a stream or something. It's always a bonus. just a little brook. Now then, right, we're getting into that long wet grass, or longer wet grass, which is, I can guarantee, going to soak through my trainers. I suppose wet feet aren't the worst thing in the world on a short hike. So yeah, not quite 6.5 kilometres this one, it's more like 6k, which is a decent way to start Monday morning. And here's the first little bit of a hill. Whew. I think the jumper might have to come off pretty soon already, because I can feel it's warming up. There's our first sheep of the day, all giving me the regular, what are you doing in our field stare, and then going straight back to eating their grass. Absolutely unfazed. I mean, they're giving me the eye, they're giving me a look, but again, I don't think they're bothered. We'll have a lovely day, chaps and ladies. Enjoy. So I've got a bit more hill to climb here. So this is what I love about England. It doesn't matter what county you go to, whether it's in Yorkshire or the Pennines or the Lake District or Kent, every single one is different, and every single one has its own reasons to be called outstanding natural beauty. I mean, it's glorious. It's just absolutely glorious. I never ever get bored with it. Now I know that I ended up at the top of Toys Hill in one of the recent walks, and it near enough killed me, so I'll have to wait and see if that's what's going to happen here. Oh, that's a lovely entrance to the woods, isn't it? And one of the best things about these is the benches they put, so that you can just sit and enjoy it. Sit and enjoy the view. Another sheep field off there in the distance. A few leaves falling in the woods, which is always a mildly concerning sign that autumn's on the way. I don't think it is yet, just not quite yet, but it's not going to be far off as we head into September and October. Going back to the what I was saying about the camp that we did at the weekend, if anyone's got any suggestions for decent wild camp spots, preferably in Kent, to be fair, but anywhere really. If anyone's got any suggestions, then please do let us know, because that's the plan for next year, is to start doing some serious wild camping and hiking in places other than Kent. So yeah, let us know what you think. Now then, once again we have choices to make. We're heading down. There's quite a few downed trees again. I've seen quite a lot of them on the walks lately. I don't know if that's because of sort of landslip or loose ground or just like heavy winds. I don't know, but I've seen a hell of a lot of overturned trees. So that's Scourds Wood. It says there's a waypoint on the map called the Hanging Bank, because at one point in history there was a gallows there. So I haven't sort of been able to locate exactly where it is because it won't show me, but yeah, Hanging Bank. That's the kind of house you see on Grand Designs, isn't it? How lovely. How lovely. So that's another thing that I'm a big fan of, is architecture. If I find myself abroad in Europe or whatever, doing a city break, then the thing I'm looking at the most is the architecture and the buildings. Yeah, I find it really interesting. Different styles. There we go. No, we have to go down here. Now the footpath. Looks like it's down here. Hopefully. Right next to this quite beautiful house. Well, I hope it's this way. If I'm not about to walk into somebody's back garden. There's some cows down there. I don't know if... Let's go and have a look. Hello. Hello, cows. That's the first time I've seen cows up close on one of these walks. Aren't they beautiful? Aren't they lovely animals? Alright, see you later, chaps. Enjoy your day. Well, that was nice, seeing some cows. That's the closest we've been to them so far. So, that was nice. That's a first. Been doing a lot of firsts the last couple of weeks. First camp, first solo camp. First cows on the walks. First visit to Scotland next month. A lot of firsts. So, according to the app, also nearby here is Hendon Manor, which in 1516 was it was gifted by Henry VIII to Sir Thomas Boleyn, who was the father of the soon-to-be Queen Anne. But the house that's on the current site is apparently from the 1600s, so I'm not sure what happened there. It's slightly overgrown here, so I'm quite glad that I brought the old the long strides out today rather than shorts. Now look, here's another one that I've never seen before. Anyone know what these are? I've never seen them, ever. And some, what looks like some blackberries. Or maybe they're blackberries. Maybe that's what they are. There you go. I've got to say, this walk so far has been really nice. Had a couple of hills, nothing too taxing. Seen some cows. So yeah, so far it's been really nice. Let's hope it stays that way, eh? Right in the middle of some fern and some longer grass. It's all a bit overgrown here, to be fair. Storm clouds are gathering by the look of it. Hopefully it doesn't start throwing it down with rain. I could do without that, to be honest. More blackberries. Yeah, that notice back there on the gate about, you know, people who leave dog mess, you know, in bags. It's what I've, as you've seen in previous films, I've complained about, because I mean, it takes nothing. It's in a bag. It takes nothing to carry it with you and dispose of it properly, and just leaving it lying around on the trail, it spoils it for other walkers. It spoils it for other dogs, who I believe can get sick from it. But if it's killing livestock, then there's really no excuse for that. So if you're that person who drops bags of dog mess on the trail, have a word with yourself, you know. Sorry, I don't want to sound like the police, but that really, really bugs me. So these hay bales, like they're just sitting there, almost like they've been I don't want to sound weird, but almost like they've been sort of left by aliens, and they're just sitting there waiting to hatch. But, maybe it doesn't look that way on camera, but when you're close up to them, there's a surreal feeling around them, I have to say. Or maybe I've just got a really vivid imagination. So I've just tipped over the halfway mark. Looks like a game bird up ahead there. Or is it a rooster? Like a chicken? It looks like a rooster. I wonder if it's escaped. Hello? Hello? You okay? to? What are you up to? I feel like I should knock on his door and say, have you lost the chicken? What if there's an intercom? What if there's anywhere I can knock on the door? Doesn't look like it. Oh well. Hopefully that rooster will find its way home. Is it a rooster? Oh, what? Because of course you know what I'm worried about with that chicken. I'm worried a fox will get it. And but there's no one around to ask. I mean, there's no. No, what do you do? What do you do? I'm gonna leave. Oh, I've just seen a rabbit. Oh, two. Oh, wow. Wow, what a day for it. Cows, chickens, rabbits. This is the walk. So I tried knocking on the door of a house that seemed to have a chicken coop, which is about, I don't know, 100 yards away from where I saw that chicken. And I couldn't find a way to the front door. It was really weird. It was almost like it didn't have a front door. I mean, I'm sure it did. But I couldn't find a way. And I was slightly concerned that I was in their garden and I'd have another turnout with a dog, like, out of nowhere, coming to bite my legs off. So I've left it. But they did have a chicken coop and the door was wide open. So I wonder if that's where that other one's come from. That's an Airbnb there. That'd be a nice stay, wouldn't it? I'm going to hazard a guess that we're now on the land of Hendon Manor, because I've just seen an absolutely stunning Tudor style house. I'm hoping that if we get just around the corner here, I might be able to show you it. I don't really want to walk up to it for fear of, as I say, getting involved with a dog. It's even got a little moat. Hopefully, as we climb the hill here, we might be able to turn around and see it. Lovely house. So we've got a bit of hill coming up. And some more hay bales. Well, that looks pretty steep, so get ready for the heavy breathing. Well, as it turns out, I've had to take quite a big detour because one of the farmer's fields gate, or two actually, two of the gates were locked. So where I was meant to walk, I couldn't. So after a bit of map reading and trying to work things out, I'm now here. I think this will take us back to where we're meant to be, but it's all uphill. Still, hopefully it won't kill me. Feeling that already, and it doesn't even look overly steep, but you get these bits where it's as steep as you like, and then it'll just completely level off, and then it gets steep again. I think I need to go through here and into the woods. This is all good training for Scotland and various other exploits I've got planned, which are all very much, apart from Scotland, they're all very much in the early stages of trying to work out when and where, and when I can get to places, because living in Kent, you're not very near the national parks. So if you wanted to do, I don't know, Dartmoor or the Peak District or anything like that, it means taking some holiday and making a real trip out of it, which is no bad thing, but it does take some planning. Oh my God, this is so steep. One of our lovely viewers commented on a recent film that she was worried about me when I was all out of breath, which I found and quite touching. It's nice to know that people care. But oh God, yeah. So those comments, they really mean the world to us. I mean that. Those comments really do mean the world to us. So thank you, Claire. I think we're about to level out, which is appreciated. Oh God. Looks like there's a fair bit of tree felling going on. Morning, afternoon. No, it's still morning. It's still morning. I lost track of time. Whew. Anyway, I don't think we've got much further to go, which is a good thing. But what I do want to say, as I say every film, is if you haven't already, please subscribe and leave us your comments, as I was just saying about lovely comments we've had. It really means the world to us. It helps us feel like we're giving you something you want. Hang on a second, I just need to turn around and show you this. Yeah. There you go. There you go. The highest village in Kent. Yeah, as I was saying, do please like, subscribe, comment. They, you know, I say it every week. It really matters. It's really going to help the channel grow. It'll mean that we can do more stuff, better stuff. And tell us what you want to see. You know, it's really, really important that you tell us the things you want to see. And you know, you tell us, and we'll do as best as we can to do it. So, yeah, that's about the end of this one. And until next time, take care.